In today's video, we're going to be talking about Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. Alright, so as you can see here, we're back on one of my favorite places, r/Poke Investing, and then the topic of the day is Pokemon Center ETBs. So as you can see here, this person said they have a couple Pokemon Center ETBs in stock on the Pokemon Center website, worth picking up. And I'm just going to give you my short, simple opinion. Yes. Why? Well, the promo cards inside of these boxes are absolutely insane lately. Now, maybe not for every single set. I feel like there's specific ones you can go after if you really want to make some profit. But overall, I feel like these Pokemon Center ETBs are getting a lot of hype around them. And I'll just be upfront and honest, I just recently pre-ordered a case of Surging Sparks Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. This is going to be my first ever play where I actually sell something. I'm going to see how it works out for me. I've never personally just bought a case of something to try to flip it. I'm definitely going to be trying to flip this, and I don't want people to say, oh, you're just trying to make money. No, I bought a sealed case and I bought a single Surging Sparks Pokemon Center ETB, so I bought 5 total. I'm going to try to sell 3 of them to be able to cover the price of 2 to hold them. So I'm trying to cover the price to get 2 ETBs for free. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna be able to do it or not. I don't have, infinite money laying around to just buy, everything. So I feel like if I can start trying to cover the prices of some of the things I want to collect, I'll be able to expand my collection even further. But now that I went off on that tangent, let's get back to the post. I want to read some of the comments and see what people are saying. And as you can see here, there's like this person saying not all had promo cards. Some are basically just extra packs versus the cheaper ETBs. Someone said the sleeves are different. They're saying the Sword and Shield ones had some extra stuff instead. They're talking about like the dice and the damage counters, that kind of stuff. And if you didn't know, they're right, these Sword and Shield ones, so like the Brilliant Stars box here, they don't have promo cards in them like these Scarlet and Violet ones do. So like for example, this Pokemon TCG Scarlet Violet Twilight Masquerade $59.99 has a Ogerpon promo card in it, and it'll have a Pokemon Center stamp on it. I'll actually go ahead and pull it up so I can show you guys an example of it. Alright, so here's the Ogerpon card from that specific ETB. We'll look at the previous sales of this card. So you're looking at like $15 to $16 on this card. Now that's just the raw price of this card. And also keep in mind that this ETB is still in stock, so you're still able to buy this ETB and be able to get this promo card. Let's look at one that's not in stock anymore. So this is the Charmander from the Scarlet and Violet Obsidian Flames Pokemon Center ETB. And as you can see, apparently this card recently has been going up in price because the last time I checked it, it was selling for like $40. You can see the one sold for $75, LP $52, near mint $70, near mint $78. So this card is going crazy in value. And I know on eBay, this card in a 10 selling for like $500. Now, what's the difference between the Twilight Masquerade and this? Well, there's a couple of differences. First off, the sealed product difference is that Scarlet and Violet Obsidian Flames is no longer in stock on the Pokemon Center website. You cannot get the ETBs anymore. They're gone. And as far as we know, they're not restocking them. We could be wrong and they could restock them. But also, another difference is, Charmander, hello, it's Charmander, Gen 1. So yeah, just because this is one of the original 151, that's why also this card has a little bit more hype around it. And don't get me wrong, this is a really cool card. It's not just because he's Gen 1, but I mean, it's part of the reason, if we're being honest here. Now, does that mean that every single one of these boxes that have Pokemon Center on them are going to be great? Not necessarily. I mean, they all seem to be going up in value, but I feel like if you specifically pick ones, they're going to be better than other ones. For example, the Obsidian Flames box has the Charmander on it. The Surging Sparks box has a Pikachu featured on the front of it, and you've seen some people talk about that. And if you haven't seen this either, this is the 151 Pokemon Center ETB, now selling for $234. Absolutely nuts. Let's go back and look at another one. Now, this is one that I just graded, the card from this Paldean Fates. Haven't got the grade back yet, but I mean, you can still see the ETB selling for around 83, 82, 81. Okay, not bad, It sells off the Pokemon Center for $60. and I don't think the Mimikyu in there is overly crazy. I think it might be like a $50 10. Paldea Evolved. Let's look at this. 134, 119, and that's crazy. I mean, I think I opened this up, and at the time I think it was like $90. So I graded the Pikachu card in there. There's a Pikachu promo card in there, if you didn't know that. Let's check out the Stellar Crown box. So as you can see, this one really dropped off from, I'm assuming this was pre-sale. If we checked solds, you know, you're still at an $80, $75, $80 box, and it's still on the website. So I think typically what happens, and correct me if I'm wrong, anyone, once these get taken off the website, usually the price goes up a little bit more because, you know, then people start FOMO buying them. And, you know, even Shrouded Fable, which isn't the most hype set, still selling for over that retail value. You know, this one's close. This one's under, actually, $59, $59. So, you know, this $70 price, like, yeah, okay. These, a little bit under. So, you know, Shrouded Fable isn't the greatest set. So, that's what I'm talking about when you have to be a little bit specific on what you're buying. You have to do a little bit of research into what you're buying before you just throw all your money into it. Look into the set. You know, what Pokemon are featured on the box. That kind of stuff matters. And like I said, I opened up 2 of those Obsidian Flames boxes. And you know why I bought 2 of them at the time? Is because Charmander was on it. I knew Charmander would be big. And here the box is now. And I think we already looked at this, but real quick. Selling for $130 a box now. So I think the Surging Sparks box is going to be pretty good. That's why I bought that. And I'll tell you what else I'm going to be looking out for once it comes out. Team Rocket. The Team Rocket set that everyone's talking about. Terrestrial Festival. I will be pre-ordering cases upon cases of those Pokemon Center ETBs and probably reselling them for double the price. And again, that's not for me to sit here and say, oh, I'm making all this money. No, it's for me to cover the boxes so I can collect them, throw them on my shelf like I have them behind me, and not have to pay $1 million for them. You know, I want to grow my collection without having to be able to, you know, spend $120 just to pick up 2 ETBs. You know, to me, that's a lot of money. That should be a lot of money to anyone, unless, you know, you have millions of dollars. $120 goes a long way. So if anything, I feel like it's a smart way to kind of cover the prices and help me secure some more sealed product. So anyways, back to this post here. Pokemon Center ETBs, worth picking up. Yes, depending on which one you want to get. Make sure you look into it. Make sure you research the secondary price. Make sure you research the promo cards in the box. Make sure you research what they're selling for in a 10. All this stuff matters. Make sure before you go out and listen to anyone, even me, do some research. Don't just take what I'm saying and go buy a bunch of stuff. Research on your own. No, you can't just go through life listening to what everyone has to say. What I'm telling you is my personal opinion and what I'm doing. Make sure you always do research before you just go out and buy product. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and rant about these Pokemon Center ETBs real quick because I know it's kind of been a hot topic lately. Everyone's talking about them. A lot of people want to say, oh, it's all just hype. Yeah, it is. It is pretty hyped up. You know, they might, who knows? I'm curious to see what these do in the future. But as of right now, you know, they're kind of booming in price. So let me know your comments down below. Are you picking these up? You're not picking them up? What do you think about the promo cards? Do you think they're selling for too much money? I want to hear your thoughts. That's going to be all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you could please like, comment, subscribe. Anything helps, and I'll see you in the next one.